Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Planeswalker Eredean and the unboxing of, this time, the Cons of Tarkir holiday gift box, which I'm quite excited for, as I always love these gift boxes for storage, and the bonus of some extra card packs and some cool dividers and stuff is always really cool. So let's check this one out and see what we got. Okay guys, so this is it. We've got the Cons of Tarkir box here. I've also got an extra pack of Cons of Tarkir just for the shits and giggles of it all. Thought that'd be fun to have that as extra. So let's get in. I'm gonna give my one of my million knives. Just slice that open real quick. Probably could have done that with my fingers, but you know how it goes. Obviously we have the nice little top there, nothing's really special, just the same cardboard thing as always. And then we have the box, which obviously has the Cons of Tarkir art on it, which is really awesome art. I love Zergo Helm Smasher there. Him and his Mardu Horde look quite good on the top. Slide out there a bit. And then we have the dividers, I shouldn't say dividers, these are the identifiers for the dividers. So obviously we've got anywhere from creatures, legendary creatures, lands, tokens, promotional cards, to guilds, from, actually what we have here instead of the guilds are the clans, so the Wedge clans, Azban, Jeskai, Sultai, Mardu, Timur, so you can sort them that way, and then the classic white, blue, black, red, rare, mythic, common, all that good stuff. And then we also have the blocks down here, which you can see once I lift down there, as well as some colors and some hybrid colors. And it's a really cool way to identify your dividers that you're going to be using. Now, as you can see right away, it is just the three sides, and I can notice they did make a definite difference with this new one, that they put these edges to the middle divider, which I always thought the middle divider always did get like the most beat up. So I think this will help strengthen it. So that's a good idea. And we have inside 4 packs, and considering I got this for 12 bucks, getting it for 4 packs as well is pretty much getting your money back, but really what you're wanting is the box, at least in my opinion, and that's what is really great. The box and the dividers. And then we also have the promotional card, put that in quotations, as well as all the other lands that come with it. So let's check out the dividers first, because that's always kind of not the most important thing. Obviously the box itself is the most important, but the most important way to keep track of your stuff, I think, is the dividers. The identifiers are also important, but I honestly never use them, just because I only separate my stuff into the colors. So we have red there with an arid desert. It looks very nice. Oh, that might be plains, but we'll have to see. We've got the blue islands. We've got the black boneyard wastes. There's the red mountains, for sure. We've got the green forests. And we have the body of Ugun, which can be considered our artifacts. Right there, awesome stuff. I really like that, especially the burial place of Ugun. That's a very nice extra thing that, colorless artifacts kind of fall into that same genre, I'd say. Very good way to identify that. So of course the it's really hard not to call it a promotional card, but the foil you get with the pack is the Sultai charm, which is a good one. It's the, of course, the well, the Sultai, so black, green, black, green, blue, and then we have our lands here, which are really just basic lands. We don't have anything, no multicolors or anything, just the 5 basic lands, which is always good. I'm just gonna put those with these other lands I have. It's not the same. So let's open some packs, huh? Let's also just pop this right open. By the way, this box, I think, is what they're starting to sell at like Costco and any really of your general supermarts, Target and the such. I got mine at Costco, so there you go. So let's open our first pack, shall we? And this was the random extra, so let's see if we got anything good from it. I'm just gonna pretty much skip right to the rare because honestly, all the other stuff, we'll just go through it real quick and you can see them, but I'm not gonna go crazy over it or anything. You can kind of see those there. Like I said, nothing gonna really stand out that much. There's some decent stuff in there, but what we're looking at, our rare, is Sultai Ascendancy, which is a pretty decent one. It's a good Ascendancy. I wouldn't say the best one. I'd say the best one is definitely the Just Sky, but it's a good one nonetheless. And we also have a shiny rare here with the Necropolis Fiend, so that's pretty cool. So already starting off with 2 rares, and I've only got 1 pack. That's pretty darn sure good. We'll just put the rest of the cards right there and continue on opening some packs. So this time I'm just gonna skip right to the rare just because well, right, why not really? So we'll put that token down, that planes down, and what we have here is the Jeering Instigator, which is pretty cool, So up closer to the camera there. He's a Mardu, so he's a Goblin Rogue. When Jeering Instigator is turned face up, if it's your turn, gain control of another target creature until end of turn. Tap that creature, gains haste. So, very cool way to morph into a act of treason. That's pretty nice. Definitely, I would say definitely good in a Goblin deck. That's definitely something I'd use in a Goblin deck if I were to build one. Which, to be fair, I probably wouldn't just because I don't play Goblins, but that's just personal preference. It's still a good card. And Goblin decks are pretty good. It's hard to deny that. So for our rare, we got the Shockland, Wooded Foothills, a very good one there. Always good to see a Shockland. I do love them very much, as they are usually just worth money. And that's an important factor when going into these things. Is, did I get a good card that I'm going to use? No? Well, is it worth money? Is it worth trading for a card I want, basically? So, some neat stuff, a lot of the same. So we'll just put down our land and our token. Got all my lands messed up now. So, we got 2 rares again. We got a full oil, and for our regular rare, it's actually a mythic rare in the Clever Impersonator, which I really like the Clever Impersonator. You can, when he comes into the battlefield, he can change into any permanent on the battlefield. Way too cool, way too good. or any non-land permanent, I should say, but still very, very, very cool. I don't think it's that often you are going to be using it for land anyway, unless it's, you know, one of the really crazy ones like Valakut or something. So, in our foil rare, we have a Dune Blast, which is destroy all but one creature. Pretty expensive, but I think, considering what it does, it could definitely help your game. Very interesting, it's in the colors of needing a lot of different guys though, so that's interesting. Interesting choice. But I mean, I suppose if you're going up against a deck that's really just hosing you, you do what you gotta do. And in a multiplayer game, you really can't be destroying everybody else's creature except for one of yours. So let's get to our rare. Lion and our token to put down. And as for our rare, we have Ivory Tusked Fortress, another Asban card. A pretty dang good one at that. It is the one that's included in most things, but nonetheless, pretty good. So I have to say, all in all, is it worth it to buy a holiday gift pack for yourself or for somebody? Definitely if they don't have one, it's a great gift. If they have a bunch of cards, definitely a good gift. You can always buy just the white regular box separators, but I like these just because they're very artful and a good way to kind of hold your collection of cards. In my opinion, definitely worth it. Definitely if you prefer going for more of a aesthetically pleasing looking box rather than just the plain white ones. And I do love these dividers. They're very fun and I like those. So personal preference to me says absolutely it's worth it to buy one gift box, maybe more if you really just want to store a bunch of them in here. If you really need that many, I would say go with white divider boxes, but hey, I go with a bunch of these, so it's really just personal preference, I'd say. So I just hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And as always, have a hell of a week, and may you always draw well.